A nonprofit group is on a mission to spread kindness throughout the Bluegrass. Corey Wilcoxon is the senior pastor at Crestwood Christian Church in Lexington. He started Compassion at Lexington 3 years ago, and it's helping people in different ways during the pandemic.
It's interesting because the pandemic hit right as we were about to do our Lex Give Back week last year, which was the end of April. So we had to sort of pivot that and make it more virtual. So we encouraged people to do things that you could do safely, like writing letters to people in nursing homes, or if you were going through a drive-through, pay for the person behind you, or go to a nonprofit's Amazon page and order supplies that they needed. So, compassion can be spread even if it has to be socially distanced or quarantined. That doesn't put a limit on that. And so we tried to find ways to encourage people to do that. And then we got involved with the Team Kentucky Fund and doing yard signs as a way to raise money for that Team Kentucky Fund. There's yours. Thank you very much.
This is how I got to know you when I got my Team Kentucky yard sign.
That's right. We really appreciated your support and your donation. And so, yard signs were a popular way to socially distance and spread a message. And so we teamed up with Team Kentucky Fund to raise money. We ended up raising over $8,600 for the Team Kentucky Fund. And so that was a great way for us to participate. We're a group of volunteers who do this. And so we're not looking to gain anything. We're simply looking, how can we help people spread their compassion? And the Team Kentucky Fund signs was a great way to do that, and it had a great response.
And we are, of course, coming off Martin Luther King Day. You have a new yard sign, another one that I just ordered. And how is that helping a wonderful organization here in the Bluegrass?
Yeah, so we were looking for ways, again, how do you continue to spread compassion when we don't know when there's going to be an end to this? And so coming off of a very conflictual political season where there were yard signs everywhere, we thought, okay, once those yard signs are gone, whether they're red or they're blue or whatever, what might be a yard sign that people would want to replace going into 2021 that would sort of spread a message that we would need for 2021? And so we paired with, we're thinking about, well, it's going to be Martin Luther King's birthday. It's going to be Black History Month. And so we thought about what message would Dr. King have that we would want to share? And of course, he has a bunch of wonderful quotes. And we took the one that I choose to stick with love because hate is too big a burden to bear. And so stick with love is kind of the theme for the sign. And so it's a wonderful sign. And we wanted to make sure that we were sort of putting our money where our mouth was and not just using this for self-service. And so we paired with Divine Karama and his organization, Believing in Forever. And I just reached out to Divine and said, how can we use this to support the amazing work you are doing in the community? And so he has the Luna Library, which provides books for African-American students. And so all the proceeds for the signs will go to support that organization.
And that Luna Library also honors his daughter who he lost in 2020. So it's a wonderful way that people can help that cause as well. So how can people find out more information and also get ideas about ways that they can spread compassion?
If you go to lexgiveback.org, you'll find more information. You'll be able to order your sign there. It's a minimum $10 donation. $5 goes to cover the sign, and anything above that $5 goes to the Luna Library. So if you give $25, $20 will go to the library. And so that's a great way to do that. And then on our website, you can sign up for our mailing list as well. Lex Give Back week is coming up in April, at the end of April. And so we're going to start promoting that again and encouraging people to participate in that. We've got ideas on there of how you can live out your compassion, and the ideas for individuals, for families, for kids. We've had kids that have just helped make a meal for their elderly neighbor who had been sick, or we've had kids that have put signs up about don't litter and have gone around the neighborhood to clean up, any trash there. There's no limit to how we live out our compassion. And so it's just encouraging people to take the compassion that they feel. And especially in these days of pandemic, we can't be as compassionate as we would like because we have to limit our contact, but that doesn't limit the ways that we can live it out. So the website has some ideas for that, and it's been amazing to see the different ways people have chosen to do that.
A small act of compassion can make a big difference. Corey, thank you so much for what you're doing, and thanks for your time.
Thanks, Jennifer. It's great being here. Thanks for having me.